On the dock, sitting by the bay with the sodas red and playing on the Bluetooth. Getting blazed on a summer day, stuck up in my ways, living how I used to. I'm maturing bit by bit, but always been a little wary of the things I'm new to. Don't rush me, cause trust me, I ain't worrying about what you do. Got these vices that I'm fucking glued to, but you know I'm riding till the motor stall. That's the protocol. Pour another whiskey at the local bar. I'm an outlaw to society, surrounded by this notoriety. And it's just by being me, I don't even try to be, that's the irony. I'm stuck in my ways, stuck in my ways. They saying that I gotta grow up and to start acting my age.
Welcome back to another episode of the Reaction Garage. I'm your host, Matthew, coming back at you with another reaction. And we got JustTrae with a brand new freestyle, Mockingbird, man. My favorite Eminem song. So I'm glad he's doing this. Trae's freestyles are dope as hell, man. He's a lyricist. Like, for real, man. He's a wordsmith. I've always said this. So I'm excited to see what this is about. What he's gonna do to flip this into his own creative sound. So, first time reaction, JustTrae, Mockingbird Freestyle. Original link in the description below if you want to go check it out on your own. Channel link to JustTrae in the description also. So, head over to his channel, show the original artist some love. If I sent you, tell him I sent you. If you like this reaction, I invite you to smash that like button. Let me know in the comments what else to check out next, and let's get right into it. JustTrae, Mockingbird.
Yeah. I know sometimes are tough, but that makes you who you are. Yeah. Growing up, we didn't have a dollar. Some would say that's common sense. Struggled in that double wide. You smell the smoke when walking in. Pictures hanging off the wall to memorize the life we live. We only had a couple hanging cause the wall is barely lived. Proud of what my mama.
He said we only had a couple of dollars to our name. Some would call that common sense. We struggled in that double wide. Walked in, all you smelled was smoke. We hung the pictures as memories, but only few were lived, cause only few were hung, cause the wall was shortly lived. Ugh.
Growing up, we didn't have a dollar. Some would say that's common sense. Struggled in that double wide. You smell the smoke when walking in. Pictures hanging off the wall to memorize the life we live. We only had a couple hanging cause the wall is barely lived. Proud of what my mama did. By herself, she raised 2 kids. Bought the clothes, provide the roof, and now my brother's raising his. The oldest in the bunch is always sacrificing what he did to be that father figure just for me when there was nothing lived. Now in present time, my nephew calling me to get.
Man, that's deep right there. He said the oldest brother sacrifices everything he has to be the father figure because dad wasn't around. And, you know, that my dad passed away a couple months ago, that kind of hits hard, man. Like, he wasn't always around for us. And now I feel like it's my duty, even though we're all grown up now, it still feels like it's my duty somewhat to step up and be that man of the family. Yeah, we got a stepdad, but blood is thicker than water. So me being the oldest, I gotta really step up to the plate. Sheesh. Come on, Trae.
Mama did. By herself, she raised 2 kids. Bought the clothes, provide the roof, and now my brother's raising his. The oldest in the bunch is always sacrificing what he did to be that father figure just for me when there was nothing lived. Now in present time, my nephew calling me to get advice about the raps he wrote and how he thought of me to get advice. Man, I really struck a chord, the thought of me to bring a life. He said you're my favorite artist, the songs you write, it gave me light. Speaking of a light, there's only one, I had to pick a fuse. Everything I ever did, I did it wrong, I always lose. Turning every wrench and wiping tables down to clean my groove. Felt like I was always cleaning tears away, I tore a few pages out my notebook when no one believed what they knew. Just a country boy that's always walking with these torn up boots. So forever walking on this blade of grass that never grew. It's like it's heaven sent us up above that made my sky more blue. Now it's got me thinking in the studio I rhyme for you. All these happy memories I've ever had because of you. Even when ceilings collapse, I got a strength to push it through. When living in that struggle, then I made it.
Even when ceilings collapse, I still got the strength to push it through. He said, even when the walls are just caving in on me, dog, when it feels like I've hit a dead end in life, I just keep on pushing because I gotta use that past trauma that I've been through as something that'll help me grow as a person. So I gotta just push through that pain, push through the struggle, push through the hurt. Man, talk your shit, Trey.
Alabama, my sky more blue. Now it's got me thinking in the studio I rhyme for you. All these happy memories I've ever had because of you. Even when ceilings collapse, I got the strength to push it through. When living in that struggle, then I made it Alabama blue. Part of me just feels like I'm a menace for this life I grew. Getting messages every night to a dad I thought I knew. I know we have our struggles, feels like every night I'm losing you. But feeling like I'm selfish cause I'm hard to read and that's the truth. Maybe that's the pain I live. All I wanna say you're proud of me cause I believe when that window pane came on crashing down to see you leaving, mama. Even then I never took your bow. I never understood until I got older and figured out you can't take what is gone. Those memories will start to fade. Remember when I bought you tickets just so you can see me play on that stage? Felt like I'm the play but never toned to resonate. What's life without a father when you signed up with your resume? Is it wrong for me to love you? Is it wrong for me to sit and wait? I cherish every night to get that text saying you're on the way. Instead I get I love you. Guess that's enough for this time of day. Even when it shows up green, I'm dreading when you fly away. I write for people like me on this field of view they see alone. Even when they're feeling down, I feel that buzz from microphones. Writing what's a high to feel alive when no one else is home. Sign on every line so they can feel what I write in tone. People message me daily and how I feel their scattered brains. Never think themselves that they're the reason how they ease my pain. Overcast my foreshadow, they bring sun.
On that back, hold on.
Writing what's a high to feel alive when no one else is home. Sign on every line so they can feel what I write in tone. People message me daily and how I feel their scattered brains. Never think themselves that they're the reason how they ease my pain. Overcast my
People message me daily on how I feel their scattered brain. They don't think themselves enough, so they're the reason that my pain is healing.
microphones. Writing what's a high to feel alive when no one else is home. Sign on every line so they can feel what I write in tone. People message me daily and how I feel their scattered brains. Never think themselves that they're the reason how they ease my pain. Overcast my
Never think themselves, so they're the reason how they ease my pain. That's dope. That's dope. It's him being able to be a role model to his fans, his listeners, that's able to ease his pain. If his music can ease their listeners' pain, his listeners' pain for the current moment, he can rest assured in knowing that he's possibly saved a life because of his hard-hitting lyrics that just resonate deeply. Come on, Trey.
foreshadow, they bring sun, I'll bring the rain. After all is said and done, I'll rainbows to window pane. I'm always grateful how people hate on my country style. They never got the heart, I display my art to make mama proud. Hanging on that wall in that trailer home, don't get stepped around. After touring around the world, I'ma give my mama pounds. The way she had to carry, working 2 jobs just to get around. Car was having troubles in that tent would raise to get a ground. See your mama punch that steering wheel, you heard a different sound. I never heard my mama cuss around me, all she did was smile. But that's the thing about single mothers I talked about. Try to lead as example for us to not go live without. So every time you try to picture me, don't picture doubt. Living in that moment made me who I am, so take a bow. Proud of what my mama did. By herself she raised 2 kids. Bought the clothes, provide the roof, and now my brother's raising his. The oldest in the bunch is always sacrificing what he did to be that father figure just for me when there was nothing lived.
Yeah, that was beautiful. That was beautifully done, Trey. Amazing remix as always, my guy. But that one just seemed to hit different, man. He was just talking about how it was like living with a single mother. And that being his mother. How he never had a father figure in his life. How his oldest brother had to step up to the plate and be that father figure because he didn't have his around. Yeah, that was beautiful, Trey. That was beautiful. That was dope. That's right up there with me for the original, man. With the original, man. Eminem's version is just a classic, and he did this song justice, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Y'all rocking with this? Let me know. But that was JustTrae, Mockingbird Freestyle. Original link in the description below if you want to go check it out on your own. Channel link to JustTrae in the description also. So, as always, head over to the original artist. Show him some love. If I sent you, tell him I sent you. You like this reaction, you made it this far in the video, I invite you to smash that like button. Let me know in the comments what else to check out next. If you're new to the channel, as always, welcome. And I invite you to smash that subscribe button and turn on that notification bell so you never have to miss when I drop a reaction video. But until the next time, this is Matthew, your host of the Reaction Garage, and I'm signing out. Peace.